The voice you heard during the storm was not your. Do not let this message slide away. It has found you for a reason that your spirit already understands, even if your mind is still catching up. The voice you heard during the storm was not your fear speaking. It was a memory, a broken promise from someone who thought you would never be strong enough to remember it. That storm was not just rain and wind, it was a divine clearing of the air, a spiritual event designed to shake loose a truth that has been buried in your heart for years. You feel it, don't you? That quiet ache, that sense you are running a race with weights on your ankles that no one else can see. People look at you and see someone who is holding it all together, but I see the nights you spend staring at the ceiling, wondering when your turn will come. You are the one who gives and gives, who pours your energy into others, but who pours back into you? I see you. The universe sees you. And this message, right now, is the beginning of the pouring. The events of the next 7 hours are critical. A cosmic shift is happening, centered directly on you, and it will not wait. What was stolen is about to be returned, and the one who took it is about to be revealed. You have been living with a ghost, my child. Not a spirit in your house, but the ghost of a promise. A promise made to you when you were more vulnerable, a promise that was meant to be your foundation, your security. Someone very close to you, someone whose smile you trusted, took that promise and broke it into 1,000 pieces. They did not think you would ever find the strength to put those pieces back together. They counted on your good heart, your forgiving nature, to let it fade into the background of your life. But it never did it? It became a splinter in your soul. It is the real reason why you sometimes feel like an outsider in your own life, why you watch others receive blessings and wonder if you are invisible to God. You are not invisible. You are being prepared. Every hardship, every tear you cried in private, was forging the strength you would need for this exact moment. The voice in the storm was the key turning in the lock. It was the sound of your own buried power calling out to you. The person who did this, they carry a quiet pride. They see your struggles, and in a dark, hidden part of their heart, they feel a sense of victory. They believe they have gotten away with it. They believe the past is sealed. But they do not understand divine timing. They do not understand that heaven has kept a record of every single injustice. Their time is up. The spiritual protection they have hidden behind is crumbling. Before the moon is at its highest point in the sky tonight, the first crack in their wall of lies will appear. It will be something small, almost laughable. A slip of the tongue in a conversation. A name they mention that they should not know. A sudden, nervous energy you will feel from them, even over the phone. Do not ignore it. That is your sign. That is the first domino falling. This person betrayed you not just out of greed, but out of jealousy. They saw a light in you, a destiny, that they feared. They thought that by taking from you, they could dim your light and perhaps steal some of it for themselves. But you cannot steal what God has ordained. You can only borrow it, and the payment is now due, with interest. The feeling of not being good enough, the constant worry about money, the sense that you are always one step behind, these are not your character flaws. They are symptoms of a spiritual theft. You have been trying to build a house on a foundation that was deliberately weakened by someone you were supposed to be able to build with. For years, you have blamed yourself. You have thought, if only I were smarter, if only I had worked harder, if only I had been better. Stop that right now. That is their voice, not yours. It is the echo of their betrayal, and tonight, we silence that echo forever. This is not about revenge, this is about restoration. It is about taking back the energy, the peace, the prosperity that is rightfully yours. It is about you finally stepping onto the path that was cleared for you from the beginning. Pay close attention. The signs are starting. The universe is speaking to you, and for the first time in a long time, you are ready to hear it. This person, the one with the hidden jealousy, believes they are clever. They have covered their tracks in the physical world. They have arranged stories and justifications in their mind, lies they have repeated so many times they almost believe them themselves. They are the person you would least suspect, the one you have likely made excuses for over and over again. You have felt their strange energy, that feeling of being smiled at with daggers behind the eyes, but your good heart refused to believe it. Your spirit knew, but your mind made peace. No more. The time for making peace with poison is over. The voice in the storm was a celestial alarm clock, waking up the warrior inside of you that has been dormant for too long. This isn't a battle you have to fight with fists or with angry words. No, this battle will be won in the spirit, and it has already begun. The lie has a weak point. Every lie does. It is like a crack in a dam. And the divine truth is a flood that is pressing against that crack. The pressure is building. The jealousy that fueled their actions is now the very thing that will expose them. They will become obsessed with what you are doing. They will start asking strange questions. They will try to get close to you, not out of love, but out of a desperate need to know if you have discovered their secret. Your silence will be your power. Your peace will be your weapon. While they are panicking, you will be claiming what is yours. The universe is rearranging itself to correct this injustice. Opportunities that were closed to you will suddenly swing open. A phone call you have been waiting for will come through. An idea for a business or a project will land in your mind, fully formed and crystal clear. Money you were owed will suddenly be repaid. These are not coincidences. This is the rebalancing of the scales. The energy they stole is flowing back to you. You will feel it as a new sense of confidence, a lightness in your step. You will wake up in the morning without that familiar feeling of dread. You will look in the mirror and see not the tired person who has been fighting for scraps, but the powerful soul you were always meant to be. I need you to do something. It is a simple act, but it is a profound declaration to the universe. Find a key. Any key in your home. It does not matter what it opens. Hold it in your left hand, the hand that receives. Close your hand around it and feel the cold metal. This key represents your access, your authority, the doors that were locked to you. Squeeze it tightly and whisper these words: what was locked is now open. That is it. You have just sent a signal. You have just aligned your will with the divine will. The process of restoration has been accelerated. Now, watch. Just watch what happens in the next few hours. The mask is about to fall off the one who has been holding you back. And you will not feel anger. You will feel freedom. The truth will not break you, it will set you free to finally, truly, live. The key you are holding is more than a symbol. It is an anchor for the divine energy that is flooding into your life right now. The one who wronged you is feeling that energy shift. It feels like a cold dread in the pit of their stomach. They may not know why, but they feel their time, their control, their secret advantage slipping away. They are a thief in the temple, and the trumpets are beginning to sound. Your victory will not be loud and chaotic. It will be quiet, elegant, and absolute. It will unfold naturally, like a flower turning to the sun. The web of lies they have spun for years is about to unravel from a single, loose thread. A forgotten email, a letter found at the bottom of a drawer, an old photograph that reveals a truth they tried to hide, the evidence of their betrayal has been preserved by heaven, waiting for this exact appointed time. You do not have to search for it. It will come to you. It will present itself in a way that is so obvious, so undeniable, that there will be no room for argument or doubt. Wait. Pause this. I need you to listen with more than just your ears. The message I was given to deliver is being updated right now, for you. The energy from those of you who are truly chosen, who have listened this far, has created a new opening. There is a deeper layer to this. A more urgent truth. I was going to tell you about the evidence that will appear, but that is secondary. Something else must happen first. Breathe in, deeply. Now breathe out. I want you to look at the palm of your right hand. Your giving hand. Look at the lines there. The long one, the short ones. They are a map of your journey. But look closer. There is a faint shape there, perhaps where several lines cross. It might look like a star, a cross, or an eye. Do you see it? That is your mark of divine protection. That mark has been there since birth, and it is the very reason the jealousy against you was so strong. The one who betrayed you saw this light on you, even as a child, and their own darkness could not stand it. They tried to extinguish it by stealing your inheritance, your promise. But they cannot erase a mark made by God. You are about to activate it. Here is the secret within the secret, the truth only for those who are still watching. The voice you heard in the storm was not just a memory. It was an activation code. The betrayal was not just emotional or spiritual, they took a physical object from you. It is something small, something you have likely forgotten about. A small piece of jewelry from a grandparent, a handwritten note, a book with a message inside. This object contains the physical anchor of the promise made to you. They did not destroy it. Their pride would not let them. They kept it as a trophy, hidden away. The storm, the spiritual storm, has energetically charged that object. It is practically humming with divine energy. It is becoming a beacon, and its hiding place is no longer secure. This changes everything. This is why the urgency is so high. That person is being subconsciously drawn to that object. They will feel an unexplainable urge to check on it, to make sure it is still safe. This urge is your divine window of opportunity. It is a very small window, perhaps only lasting until sunrise. Before they can physically touch that object again and reinforce their dark claim on it, you must reclaim it spiritually. You have to be first. Your spiritual claim will overwhelm theirs and force the object into the light. The game has changed. This is no longer about waiting for them to be exposed. This is about you actively, powerfully, taking back what is yours. If you understand this, if you are ready to make your claim, type "The storm showed me the way" in the comments below. This is not for likes. This is a spiritual declaration. You are telling the universe that you have received the secret instructions and you are ready to act. The signs will now be clearer, more intense. You will see the initial of your first name appear in an unexpected place. You will hear a song from your childhood that you have not heard in years. A stranger will say a word or a phrase that is directly connected to the promise that was broken. Do not dismiss these things. They are confirmations from your guardian angels that you are on the right path. They are breadcrumbs leading you home. The person who works against you will become more agitated. They may even try to start an argument with you, to create chaos, to throw you off balance. Do not engage. Stay in your peace. Your calm is a fortress they cannot penetrate. They are fighting a battle they have already lost, they just do not know it yet. You, my child, are now operating from a place of higher knowledge. You have the secret within the secret. You are not the victim in this story anymore. You are the hero who is about to claim their righteous reward. The grand restoration is at hand. Because you performed the ritual with the key, and because you have now received this hidden knowledge, the final act will be swift. The person, driven by their panic, will make their move. They will go to the hidden object, their trophy. But when they do, something will happen. A pipe will burst. The power will go out. Another person will walk in on them unexpectedly. A divine interruption will occur, exposing their actions. The object they hid will be brought into the light by their own panicked hands. The discovery will be shocking to others, but not to you. You will feel a sense of calm, a deep knowing. You will understand that this was all part of a perfect plan. Just last Tuesday, a woman from Austin, Texas, was in this exact position. She believed her aunt had stolen her inheritance from her grandmother. For years, she had nothing but a feeling. She listened to this message. She held her key. She understood the secret. She typed the words. That very night, her aunt called her, frantic. A water heater had burst in the attic, and as her aunt was moving old boxes, one of them broke open. Inside was a collection of old letters, and tucked within them was a revised will from her grandmother, leaving everything to the woman. The aunt confessed everything, weeping, saying she had been feeling a terrible sense of dread all day. Do you see? The system is already in place. The divine court has already ruled in your favor. It is your turn now. The wealth that is coming to you is not just financial. It is a wealth of peace. A wealth of joy. A wealth of relationships built on truth and love. You will be free from the weight you have been carrying. You will be free from the voice that told you that you were not enough. You will finally be able to breathe. There is another soul, someone you know, who is trapped in a similar situation. They need this message. The algorithm brought this to you, and you will be the vessel that brings it to them. When you share this video, you are not just sharing a link. You are sending a key. You are opening a door for someone else who is trapped in the dark. Now, go back to the start of this video. Listen to it again. There is a word, a feeling, a phrase you missed the first time that contains a specific instruction meant only for you. Your spirit will recognize it on the second hearing. It is the final piece of your personal puzzle. If you believe this prophecy is yours, if you accept this victory, if you claim this restoration as your own, seal it now with a final, unbreakable Amen. Let the universe hear your voice.